Good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time, on the place you are and the time you're watching the video. So welcome back to this channel of ours. The channel is Immaculate, and I'm so grateful to have you on this channel. Yeah, and thank you so much for those who are subscribing. To the returning subscribers, may God bless you and God reward you greatly. Yeah, so I hope you're good, like I am. Yeah, and you will be blessed. Yeah, I believe that you are blessed by the Lord, by our Maker. Yeah, so this is another beautiful morning that God has granted unto us. Yeah, He has made us to see it and to be alive on it. So, and we are glad in it, you know. Yeah, so we have to be thankful unto Him for this fire and for this miracle. Is it a miracle? A blessing. You know, to be alive and healthy, it's also a blessing. And if still you are health wise is not that really good, be encouraged and know that there is the Lord who heals and He will heal you definitely. Yeah, you just keep trusting the process, keep trusting Him, and He'll do marvelous unto you. Yeah. So welcome to this channel of ours, and kindly, if you've not subscribed, please kindly, that's a prayer, that's a nudge. So you can subscribe to our channel so that we can continue growing. Yeah, to another level. You know. Yeah. So. Okay, what we've been dealing with in this channel lately. Previously we had some cooking but I post for some moments, yeah. So because we've got a mini what? We've got something that is going on. So I post and I just wanted you to know a development because I told you in our channel I'll be showing you the cooking methods that we do in the villages because this is an village, so this is an African village, and also I'll be showing you the development of the area. Yeah, so we've been dealing with the perimeter wall. That is what we've been installing. And you know that's really an improvement, yeah, because it was a dream once. I remember I told you before that video of clearing the Bougainvillea fence. Yeah, it's a prayer and a wish that we had, but at that moment we were not able. But finally, God has helped us to do it. So, and we are thankful to Him. So what we've been doing is I've been showing you on our wall setting, and still today we'll be seeing what is happening and the progress of the perimeter wall. Yeah, and today the things that will be dealt with is installing the ring top because we've already laid the stones. I've been so I've posted the clearing of the Bougainvillea. That was the first thing. Second thing, the digging of the trenches. That thing was the casting of the trenches and also installing the pillars. Yeah, so before you cast, you have to install the pillars. No, after trench digging, you have to also have the columns. And the columns, I told you that the work of it is to reinforce the wall. So after columns, what you do next is before you dig the columns, you have to wait for the engineer to come and they verify whether the soil is good for construction, and that is what he did. He came and verified and approved. So after that, we dug the columns, and after the columns, we installed the pillars. So the pillars were made from the rebars, yeah. And from setting the pillars, what we did next was we brought the materials, and then that is the ballast which are used for building. There is the ballast, the dust, and the sand. So after that, we casted the trenches. After casting the trenches, we left them for some day, and then what we did also is we began our foundation. And the foundation we raid using the natural locks, like the locks that are mined. Is it mined, extracted from within our country? Yeah. So after laying the foundation, what we hand is we install the beam. After the beam, we also hand we now began walling. But before the walling of the soft stones, we had a polythene paper that was black in color. I showed you, which acts as a BPC, and its work is just to ensure that the wetness from the ground doesn't get to the soft stones. The soft stones, they can easily absorb the wetness of the ground. So that, and maybe at times you find out that the wall is very wet. Yeah, but that is the work of the polythene paper. Yeah. So after walling, what we did is we also filled the pillars using the coarse aggregate. So after filling now the pillars, what we're doing is we are setting the ring toe. So the ring toe, it acts as the end of the what? The height of the wall. So after that, what we'll do is I think I'll get the knowledge from the engineer because it doesn't come from my mind, Me, I'm not an expert. Yeah. So I consult him what happens. But what I really think is after that, what will happen is they begin plastering. After plastering, they also have the keys. So I really don't know the place that I believe that's what I'm thinking. What will be done inside our compound, that is on the wall, it is plastering, but on the other outer side, what we'll do is keying. But we shall see as time goes. Yeah, so that's now the progress, but I'll still show you what is happening. So today what we're dealing is with dealing with ring toe. There are others who are also, because the workers that work, they are assigned to each people to different work. You cannot work at the ring to all of you. So there are so many, although they are not many, there are 10 plus. Yeah, less than 15. I think they are 15, approximately 15. So what they do is there are some who are making the rebars. No, they are cutting the rebars, and they are making that the whatever they call now the pillar that is used to raise the ring toe. And the pillar is just made of the rebars. They are being cut, and some of them there are some that are cut and used as style. They embed to which I'll call the style-ups. Yeah, so once the style-ups are made, they are being abided using the biders on the rebars. So that I think that is the important of it is just to make sure that the concrete gets into the ring toe and it is contact. Yeah, so there are those who are doing that work. There are those who are in the ring toe. There are others who are making the coarse aggregate, so that it can be filled. Yeah, because you have to work in different works, not different works, but different sections, so that you can make sure that the work goes well and easily in the faster later. Yeah, so let's go and see what's happening. And kindly please consider subscription to our channel. Please, if you have not subscribed, that really means a lot to us. And as you do that, may God bless you and continue following our videos. And as you view, may God always bless you abundantly, because that is the only thing that I can say. I'm unable to reward you all for the love and the support. So kindly consider subscription, and I'm really grateful for that. And may God bless you, and continue the video to up to the end. Yeah, and enjoy as you watch our video. Now so these these are binders which I'll cut using the pliers. Yeah, it's called the pliers. So these are used for binding. So getting to this other point, these now the pill that I'm telling you that is used to lay the ring toe. So I is binding using the binders, and also using the nail to rotate so that the style-ups can be intact to the rebars. So once it is done, it will be used to raise the ring toe. You can see that our wall, it has not been raised. So that's or the next thing that will be done. So there's some which I'll complete here. And there's a difference between a pillar and these other, because a pillar, that is a column pillar, it has got the stirrups that are square in size. But when you get to the ring toe, we use the triangular shaped stirrups. That one, that's now the triangular shaped stirrups. Son. So these the sand that we've gotten from the garden, and we are transferring it to the site. So what we want to make is we just want to make the coarse aggregate over here. The one that I was telling you that is we'll just use it to refill the ring tool so that we can have the ring tool. So that's the sand. We'll do is what they'll do is they've begun transferring the materials. So they've begun with the sand. Right alone they'll have the ballast. This is the ballast, and also there's the dust over there. That one, that is the dust. So after that, they use is a coarse aggregate that is called, it's also called the concrete. So it is composed of the sand, the dust, and the ballast, and on top the cement, and then mixed with the water. Yeah. So and so that is what is used. That is used to lay the foundation, not the foundation, the beam and the ring too. Other cases, that is rearing the stones, and also rearing the stones. What we use is just to joining the stones. You see there are some joints between one stone to another, and this is what I mean. You see these are stone, and this other is a different one. So in there between you can see that there's something that has joined. That is called a mortar. And also these all other ones. So before laying a stone or over on top of the other, you have to the mortar on that is on top. For you to lay a stone over the other, you have to place a mortar below the stone so that it can stick to one another. So that the difference between a mortar and a coarse aggregate. A coarse aggregate has a ballast, but a mortar doesn't have a ballast. Yeah, so that is what is happening. Yeah, I'll keep updating. Oh, there are some timbers which are laid here, and these timbers will be kept that is on top, so that we can have the beam. So after having the timbers on top of the wall, what we'll do is we'll use the rebars that I've showed you that they are pillar like. So after that we'll fill the coarse aggregate and then have a beam. After some time now we'll take out the timbers and being left with the ring top. Done with the transferring the sand. So the next thing that we're gonna transfer now is the dust. After the dust we'll deal with the ballast. After the ballast, the cement is already into our compound, so we'll just have to carry it and then mix using the water. So we just use the manual way, but there are some people who use the mixture, not the mixer. Yeah, the concrete mixer. But that is the machine. There's a machine that mixes, but as we use manual hands in our locality. Yeah.
You are using this
Hands.
mixers.
We depend on our own energy and strength. So the reason is why you think that the dust is somehow appearing that like it is intact, that is it has stuck to each other. The reason is okay, we've been experiencing rain, and we are so thankful to our maker, you know, for the blessings. Yeah, so it has been raining daily, I think since last week but one, so that's why you seeing it's appearing in that way. Yeah, and you can see that there are some people over there, our neighbors, who are planting. They've begun to plant, but for us, we are unable, because you see now the garden that we should be planting, it is carrying now the materials. So that is the reason as to why as we have not begun planting. But you can see some people are planting over there. These are our neighbors.
Insane and outsane.
This is an already kept ringtone. So what we did is we had the tibas, because I think it's called the formwork. I really don't know, but I'll consult. Yeah, so this, it was late some days ago. So after this, after the it is intact. So what you do is you just take away the tibers and be left with the ringtone. So that is how it looks when the nini are taken out, when the tibers are taken out. Yeah, so that's the ringtone, and also there's some coping that has protruded. Yeah, you can see that there's a part that has protruded. So that's called a copy. So these are the blocks that were used to block the pillars so that the Kwasa gate can get in. They are called trappers. same trappers that were taken out from the front from that over wall that we have taken out the from the ring toe after installing the ring toe and also giving it time to be well. So we've taken them out. So what we'll do, we will also use them to also come and have the ring toe on this other side. So that is what will be happening. So as we take away the from that side, we take them from one side, we keep them to another. So after that, after installing now the ring toe to this side, what we'll do, we'll also take the trappers after, because you have to cover the faces, both the front and the back one. So after still having the ring toe on this side and then taking them out, we also have to put them on this other side. Yeah, so that is what will be happening. After the dust, now we have the ballast. So after now the ballast, we'll have the cement. So after the cement now, we'll have to mix it with water so that we can have the setting of the ring toe. So I told you what you do is you will have the T-bars on both sides. So if they are done with one side, so the T-bar that you've seen that it has kept as not vertically, not horizontal, it has been kept vertically. That is for the coping. So after this, after now we have the ring toe, what we'll do is we'll also have on this side. So you see this side we don't have. So what we are doing is we are having the preparation on this other side, both the front and the back face. So that is the front face. So what we'll do is we are setting for the back face, and these are the T-bars that will be kept on the back face. Continuing with your work, and yeah, so what is happening over here, we're just taking out the soil that was being laid there. That is there, you can see that person over there. Yeah, so I think formerly it was the stones that were dug from the well, and I think I've been telling you so. And then we hand the soil that was kept on top of it while we were digging the trenches, because it's not all the soil that was used to go back to the trenches. So that is what we are doing. You're just taking out, we're just leveling actually. But what we'll have to level out the compound in a better way after the completion of every construction, so that the compound may look good and amazing and admirable. We want us to be living in a very beautiful and impressive compound. Yeah, so that is what we're doing. We'll just take away all the soil that is here. You can see it's a bit it's a kind of a hill, but we'll have to take it all. So we're just transferring it from this end, from this point to this other point. You can see that there's some, this place is very leveled, so we're just taking out it to other places over there, just to make sure that this soil, that this hill type of the soil it has, it is
you can see
the spade. Yeah, so we'll have to take it all so that the ground can be of the same level. Yeah. So this now the beam that I was telling you that is composed of the rebars and also the stirrups. Those are in triangular in shape. Yeah. So once it's kept there inside. Hey, we are back from the lunch. So we've gone for lunch, so that you can come back energetic and strong. Yeah, so it's a bit drizzling. You can really see on my face. It's visible. These ones, you see, it's drizzling, but the weather is very good actually. Yeah, so what we are doing over here is we are having the coarse aggregate. So this aggregate is what we now will use to fill so that now we can have the ring to it. So this is how it's done. And that is how now the ring tray is filled now using the coarse aggregate. So it is kept inside, and also the part, these are the coping, it also has to be filled so that it can come out very well. We are in the process of making the coarse aggregate. Yeah, and this is how it is made. So what we use to carry the coarse aggregate, I think I had told you, it's we use the jerry cans. So this is a jerry can. The cooking, it comes carrying the cooking oil, vegetable oil. So what we do is we improvise because we've got limited wheelbarrows. So we can decide either to cut at the top or even at the bottom. But in these cases, we've cut the bottom. Yeah, and after that, now we hand some wire. We kept that so that it can be act as a handle. Yeah, it's so that we can. It's easy for carrying. So after that, when you get to that point, what we do is, because the distance from down to the top of the to the ring tree, it's a bit higher. What we do is, there's a person with the help of a lander who stands. So he stands on the middle so that whoever is bringing the coarse aggregate gives to the person who is standing in the middle, and then that person now gives the mason to fill the ring. You are there.
Sasa unaenda
to now this point, guys, let's conclude the video because nothing else is left. So it's just this. After now making the aggregate, that is the only thing that has left. This amount. So it's just filling, and we are filling to where the ring toe has been set. Yeah. So let that be of today. All I can tell you is thank you so much for watching us and for following our video to this point. May God bless you abundantly. Yeah, so let me go now and have some work to do because we still have the house chores to do. Yeah, and it's late actually because it's 5. That is the Eastern African time from Kenya. That is 5 in the evening. So it's still late, so let me go and do some other things. Let's meet the next video and continue subscribing, continue following us, and may God bless you all. Till to the next video. Bye.